He's still laying on the fucking floor! What is up? Ponage here. I know it has been a long time, or maybe just a week, since I've posted a video. I've been extremely busy with school, but finals week is finished, so I am now back on the grind. As you could have seen in the intro, I was playing Advanced Shit Trash Can. The reason why I wanted to hop back on that game was relating to today's video actually, but I couldn't take the heat and the rage on that game. It was just so shit, so I decided to hop back on Black Ops 3. So today's topic is going to be on all of the Call of Duty fans and what is COD 2016 going to bring us. And if you didn't know, the new Call of Duty for this year is going to be Call of Duty Infinite Warfare with a COD 4 remastered edition. So since now Call of Duty is on a 3-year development cycle, it has now been Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer. The last two games were Sledgehammer, Black Ops, so now it is Infinity Ward's turn. Isn't that kind of weird? Infinity Ward, Infinite Warfare. Since the last 3 to 4 days now, since the trailer has been released for the new game, I'll put the link in the description if you haven't seen the trailer yet. It has been getting a lot of dislikes, and I can understand that. For the past 3 years, Call of Duty has been trying to innovate their game through the futuristic setting. It started off really well in Black Ops 2. Then it started to slowly die down and now eventually become the biggest catastrophe in Call of Duty history. Now, it's all about what makes the game great. And what makes this game great is the community. Now, developers, they want to innovate their game. They want to change their game to make Call of Duty new and feel like Call of Duty the same, but innovate it every year so that we get a new game. The problem is that they don't really listen to the community. The community, yeah, they wanted futuristic settings back then, but it's just so stale now. The last 3 games were in the futuristic settings. Call of Duty Ghosts and Sledgehammer's Advanced Warfare was just not good. It wasn't good. It wasn't balanced. It wasn't what we wanted, it's not what we seen in their idea of futuristic. You know, every year we've been hopeful for the next Call of Duty. We've always had the Call of Duty hype every year. After playing Call of Duty Ghosts, I kind of just stopped. Like, yeah, I didn't mind the futuristic thing in the past. Ghost was really bad. I didn't like it at all. I mean, so I was just optimistic about the next Call of Duty. And what did Sledgehammer do? They gave us another shit game, Advanced Warfare, or as I call it, Advanced Shit Can. You know, it lets people down. It doesn't fit to what we want. It fits to what Activision wants as a company, and they make millions of dollars off their games every year. I love Call of Duty, and I'm not trying to hate on it or anything. I just don't want to watch it get negatively approached every single year, you know, since Call of Duty Ghosts. Shouldn't the developers know by now that Call of Duty, the community wants a game that they enjoyed playing? And now with this new futuristic stuff, with the exo jumping and the chain movement, thrusting, it just doesn't make the game feel right. It doesn't make the game feel like you're the soldier, you're controlling that soldier. You know? Yeah, it's innovating, but as a competitive player and for esports players especially, they don't want this in the game. It's just not fair. It's unbalanced. The Black Ops 3 movement is not bad. I love Black Ops 3. It's a great game. I thought Treyarch did a really good job on the wall running and thrusting jump. It's a lot better than what we had in Advanced Warfare. But from now, Infinite Warfare, in the trailer, we see a guy, two guys actually, thrust jumping over the rock, and that kind of let the
Holy
community
shit, that
down.
made, dude.
We were expecting Infinity Ward in a 3 development cycle. They started working on this game after Call of Duty Ghosts. They should they should have just looked at what the problems were in Advanced Warfare and critique some of the stuff that Black Ops 3 had issues with. But they're giving us a space game. Call of Duty Star Wars. I've been having it in the back of my mind since Sunday, since last month. I knew Call of Duty was gonna go through this space era. There was no doubt about it. But think about how many
Canon
first
now,
person
dude.
shooters that we have in space already. We have Halo, we have Destiny, we have we have Star Wars Battlefront, you know,
Yeah, Hellspawn's
and
bad.
it's just there's a lot of futuristic shooters. Titanfall. Call of Duty was once a modern shooter that was, outselling. The franchise was great. Like people, I mean, it's still great today. It makes a lot of money, but the fans are just being let down now. The hype for the new modern shooter. Remember back then when I was so hyped for when Black Ops 1 came out, my very first Call of Duty that I've ever played, my favorite one. I was so hyped about it. Now, I didn't feel anything for the new Infinite Warfare. I I knew that this was going to be the same game. I started to lose faith in Infinity Ward. That's why I've been liking Treyarch games. But as a whole, Call of Duty needs to have their development team, you know, in the right mindset to make a great Call of Duty, which is always a good feel because they want their fans to come back. They need their fans to come back if they want us to play their games. But if they're just gonna give us something, the same thing every year, it's not gonna go anywhere. The scene's not gonna go anywhere. Even the competitive esports players are not gonna like this. I'm always optimistic about Call of Duty every year. That was just a campaign trailer. I really hope multiplayer does not have exo jumping or thrusting. I just want boots on the ground. I don't mind the futuristic settings that much. It just doesn't feel like a Call of Duty when things are just set so far in the future. But since they've been working on this for 3 years, they can't, just change their game real quick and make it, you know, to 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 what we want because it's not going to have enough time. But in the future, in they need to know, yeah, we're getting Call of Duty 4 remastered. That is absolutely amazing. I've played very little Call of Duty 4. It wasn't in my prime. I didn't play it when it was in its prime. Um, but I picked it up later on, and it's a really fun game. You know, See, remastering such a legendary Call of Duty, that's really great. But see they have to understand how they can take what they did with the remastered. Yeah, but it's made by Raven. But they need to focus on what the old Call of Duties had that the new Call of Duties don't. Besides the graphics and all that stuff, they can make a kick-ass modern shooter, you know, with this new technology that the new generation has, the new system generations, PS4, Xbox One. They have the power to do it. Infinite Warfare, gonna be in space. Kind of knew that it was coming. I don't really, I'm not too fond of it. I don't really think that we should be getting a Call of Duty like this. But it is what it is. Infinity War needs to know, and they're gonna find out what their fans are gonna think about this game once they release it. And right now, there's a lot of dislikes. There's more dislikes than likes on the new trailer. People just don't want to play this game. Call of Duty 4, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna have more fans on that game. It's gonna have more people on that game than the actual Infinite Warfare. They just I don't know. They had 3 years to step Call of Duty in the right direction, and we don't know. You know, it's still early in the year. We don't know that it's going to fail or it's going to succeed. Even if it succeeds, people are still going to play it and eventually just not play it. Oh, well, I mean, let me rephrase that. People are going to start playing it in the beginning of the year, and then eventually it's going to die. People are going to not like it. It's not going to go down. That's just the mindset of the last 3 Call of Duties, except for Black Ops 3. I like Black Ops 3, but I feel like it's going to happen. You know, it needs to be changed. It needs to be fixed. You know, we can't have this every year. So I can predict now that Sledgehammer Games is going to make Advanced Warfare 2. That's in my thoughts. And that's going to be another year that Call of Duty is going to go down as one of the worst shooters in the game, in the history of gaming. But like I said, I'm optimistic. I play Call of Duty every year. I buy every Call of Duty every year. I love the competitive scene. It's just a great atmosphere. But I'm just speaking for what everyone thinks about the game. And I don't want this game, I don't want Call of Duty to die. I don't want Battlefield to take over and become the more superior shooter. Call of Duty needs to come back, and it will, I hope, and I'm optimistic about it. Call of Duty is still a great game. It just needs to get out of this phase of recession, and it just needs to bring itself back up. And I believe that it can happen with this new Call of Duty 4 remastered because it is going to be hyped. And that's my thoughts on Infinite Warfare. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm back on YouTube, guys.